Welcome back to today's edition of Solutions for Financial Independence. I'm joined by John Halterman of Beacon Wealth Management. John, how's today going?
It's going fantastic. How about you, Sydney?
I'm doing well. Well, today we have a question from Mark of Bridgeport. He asked, my family just went through a very messy probate with the passing of my mother. Everyone ended up a loser. First and foremost, explain to me what probate is.
You know, Mark, I'm very sorry to hear about that because it's really not an uncommon thing. You know, I read an interesting stat just the other day from Doreen Seaman, who's an estate planning attorney in Morgantown. And one of the things that she says is that 70% of people have no estate plan. And it's a big deal because of what you just said. Probate is basically the proving of a person's estate. And so upon the second person's passing in a family, now you have to go out and say, okay, you know, this estate is open to probate. You know, anybody who wants to make claims on it can make claims, and we have to prove that the intentions of the will are actually going to be forthcoming.
Awesome. And now, is there a way to prevent this in the future?
Absolutely. You know, a lot of times people don't realize the common things that go through probate are what we call non-qualified assets or probatable assets. Your house goes through probates, your non-qualified investments can go through probates, your cars, money you have in the bank. A couple things that you can do is, number one, if you have money in qualified accounts such as an IRA, 401k, they have a direct beneficiary. So if you put the beneficiary, they will absolutely pass by probate. If you put your estate, which is a common thing people do, then it actually puts it back into your estate. Another thing on non-qualified accounts, you can put a transfer on death or a TOD. That means upon your death, it goes to a certain person, which again bypasses probate. Another thing you can do, which we work with attorneys on, is establishing a living trust. And in that, what happens is now the trust becomes the owner of these assets, and you are the trustee of it, and then you can name a successor trustee. So by doing that, by having the trust own it, it helps bypass the probate process.
Great. Well, thank you for explaining that for us, John. We appreciate you being here.
Hey, you're welcome.
And if you missed any of that, head over to our website, WDTV.com, and don't go anywhere. Much more after the break.